Hi, everybody. I'm Bridget Sampson, and I wanted to make this video to help you feel better and to help myself feel better because we're all in this together. I am the CEO and founder of Sampson Coaching and Consulting. I'm a certified life coach with the Life Coach School. I'm also a TEDx speaker, an author, and a retired faculty member. I taught for 28 years in the Communication Studies Department at California State University, Northridge. My colleague and I will be offering workshops every Thursday to do some coaching, to provide updates on the coronavirus. My colleague, Melissa Kwok, Dr. Melissa Kwok, is a medical doctor and she's keeping up to date, and she's going to be joining me every Thursday on Zoom. And the details are all right here on the screen for you. Please reach out to me if you'd like to know more about that. Let's talk about the self-coaching model. I'm going to share it with you briefly and then give you examples to really bring it to life and help you to understand it in a way that I truly hope will be useful to you in coaching yourself and feeling better. The self-coaching model has 5 parts: circumstances, thoughts, feelings, actions, and results. I encourage you to get out a piece of paper, write this down, and work with it with your own thoughts to see what's being created. Circumstances are facts, 100% fact. The coronavirus exists in the world is a fact. Facts then create or trigger our thoughts. We generate thoughts about the facts or circumstances out in the world. Those thoughts then create our feelings. I used to believe that my feelings were created because of circumstances, because of things going on out in the world or things that people were doing or not doing. It was incredibly empowering to learn, mind-blowing to learn that my own feelings are actually generated by my thoughts about those circumstances, and that in some cases, to some extent, a lot more than I ever realized, I can control my thoughts. I can choose my thoughts. But sometimes the thoughts are difficult to work with. And we never want to judge our thoughts or beat ourselves up for them. We want to be aware of them and have self-compassion and no judgment and just work with all of this to coach ourselves. So the feelings then generate our actions. What we do is a result of what we're feeling or what we don't do. And then we get a result or an outcome based on that thought, the feeling, and the action. The result provides evidence for the thought to keep thinking the thought, because we're generating these results and then we believe that we can count on that thought being true because we're seeing the results of it. This model is totally aligned with many forms of philosophy, psychotherapy, spirituality. One simple example is cognitive behavioral therapy, which teaches us that our thoughts create our feelings create our behavior, and our behavior reinforces our thoughts, which can be used to really help people to work through anxiety. Let's look at an example. The coronavirus exists in the world. A thought that I've been having, that you may be having, many people are having, is this is so scary. Don't judge it. Don't resist it. Be okay with that feeling. Just look at it and look at what it's creating. That thought, I'm sorry, may be generating the feeling of being scared, which may lead to the action of watching news that reinforces the thought, scrolling Facebook, talking to other scared people. Many people are engaging in behaviors that reinforce the fear, that generate more thoughts of fear and being scared, and generate, which those thoughts then generate more feelings of being scared and fearful. The result may be you remain scared or you become even more scared, right? So the result provides evidence to keep thinking that thought and for it to become a persistent thought loop or thinking trap. Now, let's look at this example, which might be just as likely for what people are thinking. I can be of service to people. I'm trying to keep generating that thought for myself. I am personally, because I want to be of service. So I want to try to have the thought, even though I'm also having the fearful thoughts or the thoughts that generate fear, I want to try to generate the thoughts like I can be of service to people so that I feel empowered, so that I can assist people who can benefit from my help, so that I have a result of being helpful to myself and others. That's why I'm making this video. That's why we're doing the weekly workshops, right? And those results then provide evidence to hopefully keep thinking the thought, I can be of service to people. Here are some thoughts to try on. Just think about it. Think about thoughts that will be helpful to you to generate the results that you want to result during this time where we are experiencing the circumstance of the coronavirus. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.